let's take a look at our top 10 enhancements that you can look forward to in the next release. Sit back and take in everything that's new in SOLIDWORKS Design 2026. You know, this could just be the best release ever. At number 10, more productive imports and exports. Working with non-native 3D file formats can sometimes be incredibly time-consuming and can often lock up our workstations when trying to import large files. Thankfully, in SOLIDWORKS Design 2026, we now have the option to open non-native files using the Import Model as a Background Process task pane. As the name suggests, this opens the file or files in the background, allowing us to continue working. We also have access to a new set of filters within a multi-body part environment, allowing us to simplify complex parts. These include being able to select bodies by size or volume, drastically reducing the amount of time spent isolating or managing bodies based on similarity. Number 9. More efficient rendering. Appearances in SOLIDWORKS have had a massive overhaul in 2026. The entire library of materials has been updated, featuring DS-PBR support. Once applied, you'll find significant improvements in the way that they look, whilst continuing to be as simple as drag and drop. The fantastic news is that these materials are all supported in SOLIDWORKS Visualize 2, meaning renderings look just as you would expect immediately on import. Better than that is now you can create your renders directly in SOLIDWORKS without the need to switch software. Simply choose your scene, turn on the add-in, and click render. Easy peasy. At number 8, streamlined ECAD MCAD collaboration and design. In SOLIDWORKS Design 2026, we can now store and track parent and child data, including key pins, key pouts, and also plated and non-plated through holes, improving traceability. Whilst using CircuitWorks, we can now review, but importantly undo, MCAD changes before any final ECAD updates, by overwriting the previous push in IDX 3.0. Collaboration whilst designing PCBs is now smoother than ever before, simplifying the workflow for both MCAD and ECAD users. Number 7. Increased flexibility for electrical, pipe, and tube routing. New in SOLIDWORKS Design 2026 is the ability to model different types of layers, perhaps insulation, jackets, plus any other exterior protection, directly inside of your route, and even store those groups of layers as favourites to be used in any other projects. We can also combine routing bombs from multiple sub-assemblies to show a clear total for each item used across the entire design. New in SOLIDWORKS Design 2026 as an option of auto-route is the ability to use guidelines that follow a sketch that defines the path of the route. With the electrical components and connection points established with a from-to list, we can create a 3D sketch that drives the route and utilises guidelines which follow this path and neatly organise the wires, cables, or harnesses. At number 6, improved drawing and detailing. Drawings with lots of dimensions can often have a cluttered appearance, making it difficult to read and can lead to manufacturing errors. In 2013, SOLIDWORKS introduced the ability to break crossing dimensions and extension lines. This has now been improved in SOLIDWORKS Design 2026 by including breaks around dimension text. This makes it easier than ever to have clear and concise technical drawings. Now, we all love magnetic lines. Well, this year they've been improved to include the ability to support attaching and aligning notes, weld symbols, and even other dimensions beyond just balloons. Not all manufacturing documentation has to be in 2D. Some vendors prefer or maybe even require model-based definition. New for DimExpert and MBD, you can now hide or show multiple annotations just like you can in drawings. Number 5. More efficient collaboration and data management. When designing products as a part of a team, collaboration is key. In SOLIDWORKS Design 2026, we can now share designs using 3D Drive and 3D Swim and access the user forum directly from within SOLIDWORKS. This means we can always remain focused on the job in hand. We can also track maturity changes and view drawing history with evaluated attributes, eliminating manual updates. With the 2026 release, you can save configurations as a new, individual physical product. This allows for greater flexibility in how you structure your designs. SOLIDWORKS Design makes it easy to seamlessly share your designs right from the File pull-down menu. Choose from an extensive list of standard formats such as PDF, STEP, STL, and IGES, and ensure security by controlling who can access your shared designs. At number 4, streamlined part design. Powerful part creation and modification is what you've come to expect with SOLIDWORKS Design. And in 2026, we bring you improvements such as within sheet metal design, where we can now offset sheet metal base flanges from their original sketch plane and break both external and internal corners quickly. We can delete equations that would otherwise cause Feature Manager tree errors after the deletion of an associated sketch or feature. It's now super easy to apply corner treatments to structure system parts with confidence using improved previews and user interfaces. We can now leverage cut list properties for PLM and ERP systems, allowing greater traceability when using third-party systems. And now we can specify bounding box directions using coordinate systems for greater control and confidence when calculating the lowest volume box or cylinder around a specific object. Number 3. Improved user experience. In every new release, the user experience for SOLIDWORKS users just gets better and better. Well, 2026 is no exception. We can maintain productivity during connectivity issues with automatic offline mode for uninterrupted access. We can simplify workflows with a UI that highlights commonly used commands, helping new users focus on design. And we can find commands more easily in command search using an expanded, customizable set of keywords. Number 2. Enhance large assembly features. Every year sees enhancements in the way that SOLIDWORKS handles large datasets. In SOLIDWORKS Design 2026, we can now speed up the opening of large assemblies by selectively filtering specific portions of your design from the 3D Experience platform, using component relationship visualization and advanced filters to find relevant parts. Another great enhancement is the ability to skip rebuilds when only cosmetic changes are made to our designs. This saves huge amounts of time and network traffic for unrequired saves. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Our number 1 enhancement of 2026 is AI-powered design and detailing. With AI turning up pretty much everywhere, it's no great surprise to now find it in the CAD system we all love to use, SOLIDWORKS Design. We can now speed up drawing creation with AI-powered views and hole callouts, as well as automated dimensioning, detailing, sheet format selection, and even scaling. SOLIDWORKS Design 2026 now leverages AI to automatically recognize fasteners and make them into place, meaning you can save valuable time whether you're using the SOLIDWORKS toolbox or not. Quickly mate items in place with a simple drag and drop no matter their origin. These AI-powered tools will only get better as we learn how they can be used to relieve us of the mundane day-to-day activities, so watch this space. We hope you've enjoyed getting a flavour of what's to come in the latest and greatest version. For more information, head over to our dedicated What's New webpage, and you'll also be able to get in touch with our experienced engineers for a tailored look at how the new release could boost your business. SOLIDWORKS Design 2026. The best release ever.